Come on, girl, you can do it. Come on. Getting up this, it's not even that much of an hill, but she does struggle when she's got a full load. But anyway, let's carry on. We were doing really well. Not much left. So I think just every now and again we get a chance. We may as well shift a load onto the field. Do need to give this Massey probably a bit of a service, in all honesty. It's had some fair use since the last time. Got enough fuel in it. Scratches as well. Probably could do a bit of a touch up on the paint. But let's continue. Do another load before we go head back and see if there's anything we need to do with the cows on the farm. I think that's about right. Yeah, that's the line we've done up to. I mean, we didn't... It was yesterday that I was actually doing this, so I want to make sure I get it right. But I think that should be alright. Let's try it out. Let's turn her on. There we go. Let's start shifting some of this muck again. Doing pretty good. I mean, look how far we are to the end. We nearly painted the whole field. George will be chuffed because I've emptied out a good amount. It was lingering in that tank and they were starting to get proper full. So definitely happy that I've made a good dent in that. It shouldn't take too long, this shouldn't. I have also noticed that Tony's still got that straw out in that field. I've got a clue what he's doing with that. A little bit confusing, really. I mean, if he was going to get it to waste, he should have told us. I don't know if George would have been up for it, but I would have truly been up for bailing that. Definitely. At the end of the day, it's good straw. We could have used it on the field. But he'll have his reasons, I imagine. I do actually enjoy muck spreading. I really do. Can't deny it. I just think it's quite relaxing out in the fields. And this field we really do need to take care of. Because it's where we're going to get most of our feed from, to be honest. So if we don't look after this one, well, it won't be too good. So definitely make the most of this field. Nearly empty now. We might get to the end of the field. It's going to be a shame if we don't. Trying to just make it out there. It's pretty tricky to see. I know it's definitely empty. The tractor's pulling better. We've got a bit left, but not much. Let's see how far she'll go. I mean, I could turn down the application of it, but trying to make an even application all over the field really is probably best. I think we've got a little bit left on the left hand side and then we should be done. Now you can just see his straw over in the field there. Makes me think, like, if I told George, would George be up for that? I don't think he would. Right, well that's it. It's just finished on right at the end there. We've got a tiny bit on this right hand side to finish up, but I think it'll do. To be honest, I think that's not worth coming back with a full tank load. We may as well just head back now and see how the grass grows. Probably not going to see much growth now, with us being in late October. Definitely not going to see much. It'll be springtime now before we're properly in this field, but at least we've done some of the muck and it'll help it out come that first cut. Right, let's get back to the farm, see what George is faffing about at. Here we are back at the farm. Do you know one thing? For October, it's absolutely splendid outside. The sun's out. I mean, it's only about, what, 10 to 9? And it's not even that cold. It's a nice day. It really is. It's been a bit mild for the autumn that we're in now. I'm sure George will have something to say about it. Probably moaning about it, to be honest. We haven't even had that much rain. Right, so let's just park this up here. That should do me. Happy days. There we go. Needs a good clean now. Really does. Still got no load all. Still haven't got anything for that. Hopefully George has got something planned. Got something up his sleeve anyway, or else we're going to have to ask Keith Savers again.
Hey up!
Hey up, George, I was just talking about you.
Oh, what were you saying this time?
Nothing bad, I was just talking about load all and needing something, basically do the feed mixes with. I mean, we're pretty stuck now, aren't we?
Oh, don't worry, I'll ring Mick later and just check how it's getting on. You never know, it might be ready.
That'd be good. I'll tell you that now if it is. Let me know if it is and I'll go pick it up.
No worries, no worries.
Hey, I was also mentioning about the weather.
Oh, interesting topic, the weather is. What were you saying?
Well, I was just mentioning about the fact that it's actually quite mild for the October and we haven't had much rain. What do you think on it?
Well, I think you're spot on. Normally about now we've had a lot more rain than this, and it is a lot colder in the morning, but like you said, bit of mild weather, wouldn't do any harm. Got plenty of time left, don't worry.
No, I aren't worried. I think it's nice. Mornings are great. Makes life out in the fields better.
I just saw you get back. I take it it's all done then?
What, the muck spreading? Yeah, pretty much done. I've got tiny little strip left that I couldn't do on that load, so but it ain't worth going back up for.
Fair play. Well, that'll do us good. First cut.
I know, I've just said the same. I think I might be turning into you, George. We're starting to say the same things.
Well, I don't know about that. You got a lot more training left to do before you even know any of the stuff I know. Well,
I don't even know what to say to that, George. I'll be honest.
Anyway, come with me. I want to talk to you about something.
All right, and? Is that good or bad?
It's nothing. It's not good or bad.
All right, and I'm following you. Where are we going?
Just come round here.
All right, What the hell's he trying to show me now?
What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing, didn't say anything.
Well, shut up then.
Right, Ed.
Right. Well, it's not often I say this, Scroft, so take note.
Okay.
I think I made a mistake.
What do you mean you made a mistake?
Well, beef stock. I wanted some beef cows. We had the second barn put up, and they're perfect for it. Problem is, I don't think we should be going down the route of beef cows, to be honest.
Why not?
Well, one, we got wait too long. We're doing really well at the moment. The milk's shot up since that feed mix. And I'm thinking, when we get the calves, we're going to have heifers, and, eventually there's going to be loads of things going on with the milking side of things. So why not stick some more milking cows in here and get rid of this beef stock?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's your farm. You decide what we do.
Well, I think it's best if we do that. I mean, I want to be a dairy farm. I think you can agree it's probably the best way for us to go.
Yeah, I agree. I'm happy either way, George. I'll be honest, man. If you decide to get chickens...
Chickens? What want chickens for?
Well, free eggs, innit?
Free eggs. Free eggs. I never thought about that. Do like eggs in the morning.
Well, maybe it's something you can think about, George.
I might do that. I might just think about that. Anyway, it's distracting me. Let me get back to my topic. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of them. We're gonna sell them off. They're only young now, so they can go to another farm. I already got someone in mind that'll buy them off us. So I just wanted to let you know we're gonna be putting milkers in here.
All right then. I'm happy with that, George. You decide what we do, mate, and I'm just here for the ride.
We're about here for the ride. I pay you to do a job.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm here. You're the boss. I'll do what you decide.
Right. Well, do you agree at least?
To be honest, I think, fair play. I think it makes more sense to have more space for the milkers, especially later on when we get the calves and the heifers and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're going to have to separate them out, really, aren't we?
Exactly my thought. Right, well, as long as you know, that's all I wanted to let you know, that these are going to go.
fair play. Are you going to get rid of the bull as well? Because you did mention that.
I will do, but not just yet. I don't think it's as necessary right now. But yeah, we'll free up this space. It saves us feeding on this side. And the feed we got now can go with the milkers.
Alright, actually, what if we let these out for a bit then? If they're going to go, why don't we just let them out now?
What do you mean?
Let them out. I'll take them out now. Let them roam free for a bit in the pasture down there.
You can do. I mean, we're not going to cut in that field again this year. Oh, why not? Let them out.
Alright, and I'll sort that out. I'll let them out.
Alright, well, I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, George, just want to check with you again. Am I alright going up to the shop later and buying them 2 bags of seeds?
What, for the linseeds? Is that what we're definitely going with then?
Well, I think so. I mean, we spoke about it yesterday.
Go on then. When you're done letting them out, head up to the shop, get the linseed. That's fine. No worries.
Alright, and George, I'll get them both sorted out. See you in a bit, pal.
See you in a bit.
Right. Best let these cows out. I'm just trying to think, can I guide them through there? I think we can. Definitely. Let's just see. I don't want them going to the right or the left, so we might have to... Well, really, I want George help me do this, but you know what? We'll get it sorted. I'll guide him. And I'll open up and let them out, and I'll guide them in. Shouldn't take too long, should it? Hey, there's no better sight than that, is there? Look how happy they are to get out and about. Even that one's running down there. Well, that'll keep them busy for a bit. Really do need to probably put a cattle grid in, though. I've got a feeling they'll try and roam out. But then again, they've got grass. I don't think they were going to want go out of the grass field, would you? If you were a cow and you wanted graze? We'll have to have a look. So, I do need to clean this out. I'll have to come back probably later on and clean this out for a bit. But, I mean, it's a bit strange having no cows in there. But I bet they're happy. I mean, this was all they had, really, as an outdoor bit. And it did get a bit messy. So, I think George has made the right call. These, you know, the milkers here, they've got a bit of an open area to go. But really what we want to be doing is letting the cows out to graze. And the good thing about it is look at them. They're out and about. They're going to graze just before they go to another farm as well. And they'll probably get there, some perfect grazing pastures while they grow up. And then eventually they'll be sold for beef. But yeah, at least they've got to go out and about now before they go, which is nice to see. Going to have to start letting the milkers out as well, probably next year now, with the weather coming, obviously with it being winter soon. But yeah, it's nice to see. Right, let's go and get some seeds. Now, I don't think George would mind if I jump in the Ford. I mean, we are hooked up to the trailer. We're going to bring back 2 big bags. Probably don't need that big a trailer, to be honest, but do I really want to get all this stuff out? Probably not. Nah, let's head off. I mean, I would take that, but I'm using it as a header trailer. Anyway, yeah, let's head off in this. He won't mind. Giving it a good run out for him. I don't think he'll be happy if I do this, but I'm doing it. Let's get the radio on. Right, let's go see the dealership. Get ourselves some big bags of seeds so we can grow the linseed. Get that all ready, because in November we are going to be starting to plant that in. What is that noise? Oh God, I think there might be something wrong with the Ford. George is going to murder me. There's no 2 ways about it. One, I shouldn't have taken this out really. I was just being lazy because it was hooked up to the trailer. What is that noise? Oh man, maybe it's a quick fix. I can have a look myself, but it might be a Mick job. Oh, I don't even know. Should I tell George? I probably should. Anyway. Yeah. Let's go and get the big bags sorted out at least. Fingers crossed it's just something small. Shouldn't have taken that though, should I? Really? Quality certified seeds. Frontier. Reaching new horizons in food and farming. Spot on. We also went with a bag of Heartland sulphur. So we do want to get some sulphur on the fields. We've put a bit of nitrogen down, get a bit of sulphur, and I think the linseed will be spot on. Anyway. I'm going to have to ring George, aren't I? And tell him. Fingers crossed he won't be too upset. Oh, it's there again as well.
Hello?
Hey up, George.
Hey up, you right?
I'm sound. I've just got the big bags. 2 bags of seeds and I got a bag of sulphur like we said.
Alright then. That'll do the field the world of good. But, are you in my tractor again?
I am. Why, can you hear it?
I can. What are you doing, giving it a run out with that trailer on?
Ah.
Right, fair play.
Right, well, the reason I'm ringing, George...
Oh, hey, what have you done now?
I don't know, to be honest. I've just got a funny knocking noise on the Ford.
What have you done to it?
Nothing. Honestly, I have done absolutely nothing. I just, just took it out, the trailer, to get the big bags back.
You're a bloody idiot, aren't you then? Gone and broke it.
I wouldn't say I've broke it. It's just, to be honest, it's probably something small, George.
Well, you're going to have to fix that, not me.
Right, well, I'll have a look at it, and hopefully it's just something small.
Well, it best be. And if it isn't, you'll have to take it up mix and you can pay.
I can pay. It's your tractor.
Ah, well, you broke it.
I didn't break it. It broke whilst I was driving it.
Same thing, innit?
Right, well, first let me have a look at it, and then I'll take it up to mix if needed, and then we'll see. But if it's an arm and a leg, George, Jesus.
Well, I'll teach you, innit?
Yeah, I want to drive it again, George. Fine.
Oh, I'll believe that when I see it. Anyway, speaking of Mick, spoke to him about the load all. It's all ready.
Is it? Ah, perfect. What do you want me to do then? Go collect it?
Oh, you may as well. And if you need to, take that up.
Well, I don't know if I can do both, George. I'm going to have to walk up on to bring the load all back. What I'll do is I'll have a quick look at this. I'll drop it off, have a quick look. If it is something I can sort out, then obviously I don't even need to worry about it. And then, but if it isn't, I'll just I'll mention it to Mick, and then we'll sort it out.
All right, then. Well, make sure you do.
I will. Don't worry, George. Chill out. I'll get it sorted, mate.
All right, then. Well, yeah. Head up to mix when you can. We need that load all. We need to do a feed mix, and you probably need to take them bags off.
I do. You're spot on there.
Right, well, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, George. God, he wasn't happy, was he? Yes, he is right, though. It did break down on my watch. But I still don't think it was anything I've done. I've just driven it from one place to another. Just bad luck. Bad timing. But he's right, that'll teach me for getting in it. If it was any other vehicle, it wouldn't be an issue. But it's George's pride and joy. Right, there we go. It's back. Still making that knocking noise though. It is probably something simple. I've got an idea what it could be. I need to look at it properly before I actually know for certain. But anyway, let's just park this up over here. We'll unhitch it and I'll take it into the workshop now. Just so it's ready to have a quick look at. And then keep George happy. There we go. Right, so before I head to mix, I'm just going to have a quick look at this. Hopefully I can diagnose what that knocking sound is. And hopefully it's also not something that's going to cost an arm and a leg. Fingers crossed anyway. Right, there you are. Found you. Right, you won't believe what that is. The fan is actually damaged and there's a bolt loose. So the biggest worry is where's the bolt loose? It looks like the bolt has hit the fan and cracked one of the blades. So we need a new fan, and then I need to figure out where the bolt goes and then put that back. So it doesn't seem like it's too major, maybe, but at least I think I can fix that. So I'll have to look at some parts and then try and source them, especially a new fan on the front of her. But at least that's some positive. It's nothing major, but it's not ideal as well. Actually, before we go, let's just have a quick look at the cows. Ah, they're all happy, feeding up there. Yeah, I've got a bit of feed in that trough. Probably something I should have taken out beforehand. And also happily grazing. I bet the milkers are like, "What? Why aren't you letting us out? Well, you've already got somewhere nice to graze on, so you'll be alright." Right, let's head up to Mix and see what's gone on with this load all. I'm intrigued to figure out what George actually got him to do with it, because I haven't got a clue. I really haven't. Hey, I can't wait to get some linseed in this field. It's going to look really nice when this is blooming out come late spring, early summer. Should look amazing. I thought George said it was ready. Oh, let's go see Mix and what's going on. Right, Mick, you there? Yeah, I'm just in here. How's it going? Yeah, not too bad, you? I'm good. George has sent me up. Get the load all. Ah, no worries, we'll get her down now. She's all done. Alright then, that's good news then. What's he actually had you do? He's been a pain in the backside, I'm telling you that, Scroft. But I did get it done in the end. I can't believe I did it, really. But yeah, she's improved, that's for sure. Let me get it down and I'll tell you what I've done. Alright, Hey, she got new rims, new tyres. Yep, new tyres, new rims. And also, something pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of what I've done here. Oh, that's good then. Pull that lever for me, Scroft. I will do. Jump in, turn her on. Right, will do. Are you kidding me? Stop faffing. Who got you put that in? Who'd you think? Is that why he's come in? No, that's not why he's come in, but you got to laugh, aren't you? I'm going to see that every time now, aren't I? I think that's his plan. Jesus, George. Stop faffing. Right, well, she's running. Everything seems alright. What do we do? Pull her forward? Ah, pull her forward. Rightio. There we go. Give it a turn. 2 seconds. Hey, up now. She's turning much better. What have you done to it? Have a look. Stick your head out the window and look down at the rear tyres. No way. You got them both to turn. That's awesome. I mean, hell, Mick, you've done a good job there, haven't you? Do that. I know, I'm pretty proud of that. Ah, so that's why he's got new tyres and rims. You've made it all-wheel turning. I have, I think George will be happy with that. It's cost him a bit of money, though. I'll have to say that, and he knows about it, so I'm surprised. I am too. Then again, he was going to buy a Merlot, so probably about a third of the price he was going to spend on that. Ah, I never knew that. That makes sense now then. Yeah. I didn't even want to know how much it cost him to get them stickers. I think he would have paid everything for that. Yeah, me too. Hey, there's something around the back as well. Caution, driver faffing. Oh my God. I'm going to have to give him a bell now, aren't I? Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you to it, Scroft. I've got things to do. No worries, Mick. Thanks for that, bud.
Hello?
Hey up, George. Right, I've just picked up the load all.
Oh, have you? What do you think?
Well, first thing I'm going to say is he's done a cracking job, Mick has. It's all-wheel turning. It's got new rims and tyres.
I know, I told you you'd like it. Much better than getting that Merlot now.
Yeah, full credit to you, George. A cracking idea. And yeah, full credit to Mick as well for getting it done.
Anyway, have you been inside it yet?
I have. Let me just jump in again. I have, and I'm looking at something right now.
What are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at a sign, a little sticker that's saying stop faffing.
Well, you heard it. Stop faffing about. Get done. What are you doing?
Jesus Christ, George. Fair play to you. Fair play.
Have you seen the one at the back as well? He's put another one on, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. It says, caution, driver faffing.
Made my day, that has, Scroft. Made my day. Right, well, bring her back and I'll have a look at it.
Yeah, alright, and I'm on my way now. See you in a bit, George.
See you in a bit.
What has he... Like, it made my day as well, that has. Stop faffing. George. I can't believe he's asked it go in there, get that done, which is pretty nifty in itself, but then said, can you do me a favour? Can you stick 2 stickers in that say stop faffing? Jesus. What's he like? But God, yeah, the turn on this now is awesome. Good on Mick. Really going to make an improvement on the yard, this is. And I'm not missing that Merlot as much. Fair play to George, he was perfectly spot on with this. His idea on this one, I can't fault at all. I think he does deserve a bit of a pat on the back. Oh, let's take it back and let him have a look. Wow, turning is a lot more different to what I'm used to. Best get the fork out and the bucket. We're going to make a feed mix. He's here now. Right, George.
Ah, look at that. Nice tyres, nice rims.
I know. Yeah, they are nice, aren't they?
Oh, they're spot on. Have a look at this sign then. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's better than I expected. Stop faffing. Exactly what I say to you all the time, that is.
I do know that, you know.
Well, I know, I just thought to remind you.
Yeah, I know that. I get why you put it in, like.
Well, it's there, isn't it now? Stop faffing. Get it done.
I will. I'll stop faffing. I'm going to do a feed mix now. Test it out.
Ah, good idea. Good idea. How are them cows getting on in that field?
They're loving it, George. Grazing happy. Should have seen when I first let them out. They were running about for a bit.
Oh, it's nice to see then. Well, it's good that they get that before they go.
I agree, George. Definitely. Right, well, I'll carry on with this. What are you doing?
Like me, I'm just getting some stuff out my truck. Got to set some things up.
All right, and I'll leave you to that then.
Ah, no worries. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit, George. Stop faffing. Anyway, let's get this equipment we're going to need now. Get these, pick some bales up, and we're also going to get a load of this. Shouldn't take too long. Can't even remember where I left the bucket. Stop faffing. I can't actually look at anything else now. Right, let's give this a bit of a clean. There we go. Because I have been picking up muck with it. So we want to clean it out before we start picking up any feed. A few dents on it now as well. There we go, that should do. Right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some bales. Makes more sense. Still need to mention to George about the Ford. He will be happy when he finds out it's not too serious, nothing too major. I have found that three of these hay bales is about right, so quite worrying because we haven't really got much hay to go around, so drop one bale behind there, should be alright. Yeah, I think we actually are going to run out of feed quite quick, so maybe George getting rid of them beef stock for the meantime is a good idea. I do think we need to try and get ourselves a better baler, I really do. It's alright when we let the one off George for the round bales, but the R-square bale is just too small. It really is. I love it that I can't actually see what I'm doing because it says stop flapping. I think he thought that through, did he? Oh, I don't know. Right, let's go pick up a couple of silage bales, throw them in, and then we'll tarn it. But we'll put a bit of the concentrate in, and that should do it. And we shouldn't put the whole thing in. They seem like they've got enough feed left for a bit anyway. But we can definitely top it up. Yeah, this thing is so much easier now, turning. It really is. It's a blessing. Made things much better. Because we have got a tight yard, so we have to keep this in mind, especially when we're like driving around and constantly manoeuvring around the yard, doing feed mixes, cleaning out, mucking out. You know, it is important that we keep that in mind. So I'm glad George has gone ahead and done this. Worth the money he's spent. I won't ask him what it costs, but definitely worth the money, in my opinion. Couple of bales, I'll sort this out, and then I'll go switch over to the bucket. I have missed this load all. It does make life so much easier. It really does. Right, last little bit. We'll leave it mixing for a few minutes and then should be done then. Let's just have a quick look before we put any more in, making sure we aren't doing too much here. That looks alright, doesn't it, that? 18,000, that's about right. There we go. That should be alright there. Definitely good to have that back. It really is. Right, so this is now mixed in. Been there long enough. Let's just do the feed mixing. Also, as well, the Leyland has absolutely had no issues with this at all, which is great to see. You can see they're eating a lot more now, aren't they, the cows? Since we've started giving them a good feed mix, they really want it. Which in turn is going to give us more milk, but also mean we're going to have to provide more feed. Which isn't a problem, because that's what we're aiming for here. We're aiming to make some nice, good milk on the farm and then, you know, not have that kind of worry when it comes to bringing the money back in to the farm by selling some good milk. I think overall, that's pretty decent. Let's just pop this up here, because I will go and check that trough for a second, just see if they've got enough feed, because I know they're grazing away here happy, but there is some water up here, and I know that's working because the pump was fixed not long ago. But if we just have a quick look, excuse me, thank you. Ah, they've got enough there. Plenty of water, so the pump's still working and they're just grazing away quite happily. Right, well that's that done. I need to obviously take the bags off. I'll do that in a second. I'll put them somewhere. I'm going to get some lunch though first. Cows are happy. Feed's been done. Picked up the load all. Definitely been a pretty decent day. What the hell is that? George!
Yeah?
What are you doing? The hell is this stuff?
What about Halloween decorations?
Are you into Halloween or something?
Are you kidding me? It's great. Right fun. I love scaring people.
Fair play, George. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're unpacking here?
Ah, I can get them out, didn't I? Couldn't find for ages.
Fair play. You like your pumpkins, don't you?
Well, I'm going to keep myself busy somehow.
Well, you could always help me out on the farm, George.
Ah, that's what I pay you for. I'll carry on doing this stuff if you don't mind. Anyway, I'll make technical decisions. I'm a technical decision maker. I told you this before.
Yeah, you have. That's true. Well, yeah, nice pumpkins, George. Fair play to you. I'll let you carry on. I just thought I'd let you know that the feed mix is spot on. Cows are eating a lot more, mate. They're obviously loving it. And we are seeing a change in the milk as well, which is good.
Ah, that's great news, Scroft. I did notice it myself, to be honest, when I was milking. They are happy. They seem to be loving it at the moment. Well, fair play, fair play. Glad that load all sorted out.
Ah, me too. Hey, just before I head off, get some lunch. Just thought I'd let you know. Your tractor,
Oh,
it's all good. It's not a big problem. I figured out what the problem was.
that's a relief then. Thank God for that. What was it?
One of the fan blades at the front had broke. A bolt had come off. Still need to find where the bolt's from, so I'll sort that, but I'll get a new fan blade. It won't cost hardly anything to sort that out, George, and I'll get it fixed. Don't worry about that.
Right, that's great news then. Glad you figured it out. I'm glad it's not too bad.
Alright, and George, right, well, I'll leave you to it. Have fun with your pumpkins, mate, and I'm going to go get some lunch, and then I'll be back on the farm later on.
Alright then, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, George. George and his pumpkins, eh? Loving it. Right, well, I'll be back for the evening. Sort the cows out again. Check they're alright with the feed. And we'll leave these out grazing for a bit. They seem to be happy out there. It's nice that we can let them out before they go. It really is. Definitely nice to have that load all back. We're gonna have an empty cow barn over here until we get some calves, I guess. But at least then we'll have space for them. That's the main thing. We can kind of segregate them. In fact, we could actually keep the bull, couldn't we? Because we could keep the bull with these cows and then separate the calves off in there. Just keep them away from the bull. It's always an option. Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's get some lunch. Definitely been a nice, productive day so far. And obviously George is happy with his pumpkins.